I saw that you submitted a request for information today, and for quality purposes, calls are recorded. What's got you interested in wanting further education?
Well, I just, it's hard to get work, and I wanted to get my bachelor's.
Okay, so you're unemployed and you're saying that you need your education?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, that's the purpose of this call, because what I need to find out is what your interests are, right? Your career goals, your academic background, as well as share information regarding our programs, tuition, and resources. And basically, John, if at the end of our conversation, if our programs match your goals and what you're interested in, what I do as an advisor, I can assist you with starting that admissions process. So what program is it that you're wanting to pursue?
I just want to get my business major and bachelor's, a business degree.
Okay. And what skills are you looking at developing when it comes to business?
Negotiation, communication stuff, analytics, stat sheets.
Okay. So do you see yourself having a concentration in business in a certain sector, like business analytics, marketing? Tell me what that looks like. What do you want to build your skills on?
It'd be cool to do leadership stuff like CEO, be the CEO of a company.
Okay, so management skills, right?
Right.
Okay, so do you have any work experience in business, or what made you even decide on this major?
I just always wanted to make a lot of money, and I figured this is the first step, is going back to school.
All right, so yeah, I understand everyone wants to make a lot of money, and going back to school is going to help you get you to accomplish that goal. But really what I'm trying to narrow down is what we look for in a student is a student that has a career in mind, for a couple reasons. One, we don't want to sell you short, right? You don't want to go to school not knowing anything that you're wanting to do, and then you drop out, right? And you don't have anything to show for. So we know that you have an interest in business. Would you say that would be in more of like just general management, or do you see yourself focusing like on project management? You like leading teams, or do you consider yourself more analytical, or focusing on accounting, or focusing on finance? What does that look like for you?
Just general management.
General management? Okay, all right. So do you like leadership positions?
Yes.
Okay, and have you had a leadership position before?
No, but I mean, I've always kind of been the boss in my house.
Okay. All right. So, why do you think you've never had a management position before?
I haven't stayed at a company long enough.
Okay. So, what prevented you from staying with the company? Why did you keep leaving, or what happened with that?
I just didn't like the job that much. What would the normal tuition be?
And that's what I'm going to cover for you. But first, what we need to find out is what level of education you're going to be pursuing, either an associate's or bachelor's, and then also what degree you're going to be seeking, because there's a couple different areas that you can go into. That's why I want to get an exact idea of what you're wanting to pursue. So,
well, I just wanted a general idea of what the tuition would be.
Yeah, well, you're looking at $514 per credit hour, but that's not going to give you an idea of the tuition, because if you do an associate's degree, it's a lot less credits than a bachelor's, right? And then two, depending on your bachelor's degree, it's going to be two different areas that you can go into. But what I want to find out from you is, are you wanting to start off with an associate's or go straight for the bachelor's?
Bachelor's.
Okay, so want to go straight for the bachelor's, and we said general management, right? Now, education. Now, have you made plans on how you're going to finance your education? Have you talked to your employer about any tuition reimbursement?
No, I haven't, but yeah, I guess that's why I put in my info here. I just wanted to see what the ballpark figure would be.
Okay, good. HR department, right? You want to get in contact with HR to find out what your eligibility would look like. And in addition to that, when you feel that you're in a better position now with your finances?
No.
Okay, so what's changed then? What's going to make sure that you go to school then?
Just saving up more money so I can go, I guess.
Okay, so, I mean, if you're looking at saving money, that can take forever, right? Because education, it can be expensive. So are you open to taking out educational loans, applying for financial aid, looking at grants, looking at tuition reimbursement, looking at scholarships? Is that something that you're willing to invest in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
all right.
you
and like
please?
I said, I mean, you were unaware that you could apply for financial aid for doing online classes, right? So that's why I'm glad I got in contact with you, because I'm going to help show you the ropes on how to apply for all of those things. The program that I wanted to go over with you, it's a bachelor's degree, okay? Because that's what you're saying you wanted to go straight towards, is a bachelor's. So what I'm going to say is we can focus on a bachelor's of science in management, okay? And based off of what you would like to do, you can just have, your concentration is undeclared, right? So with this undeclared degree, so it would be a Bachelor of Science in Management, but basically, the skills that you're going to acquire is objectively evaluate opportunities, independently determine which to explore and which to forego, and effectively communicate conclusions and recommendations for a company. So you're going to be able to analyze, design, and implement solutions to business problems that align processes and supporting technologies to the capabilities of a workforce and organization objective. So you demonstrate systems thinking and resource management skills that affect organizational performance. You apply leadership competencies and team building skills that contribute to collaborative environment, and then distinguish ethical factors critical to sustaining organizational structure. So the total program is 122 credit hours, because remember, this is a bachelor's degree, right?
Right.
So it's a total of 122 credit hours. And a little bit more about this program is that the program features a series of essential business core courses to help build interdisciplinary skills critical to workplace success. So these courses introduce students to key disciplines that support the business careers and cover concepts that are related to general business principles. Those are going to include your accounting skills, marketing skills, management and analytic skills that inform business decision making. So the business core coursework introduces students to contemporary workplace applications. So in each course, the learning experience is enhanced through activities that help students apply the course material while shaping future educational and career choices. So really, it's a program to fuel your future. So in this program, you're going to understand the competitive global business markets and develop skills for managing organization across tech-dependent business models. So in the program, if you're interested in pursuing a career in management but not sure where to focus, with this program, you're going to be exposed to a range of coursework that's going to help you choose the right specialization, okay? And when you graduate with this degree, the graduates of this management degree with our university, that's where you apply for positions as a business analyst, financial planner, a manager, a marketer, or even a data analyst. And what you're going to learn are the essentials, because you mentioned that you wanted to build on your communique. So it's a total of 122 credit hours. Nationally, we're expecting a 14% growth for employment of management analysts. And you can do this bachelor's degree. Let me ask you before I can tell you how quickly you can do this. How long would it have taken you to do a bachelor's degree at your previous school?
4 years.
Okay, best case scenario, right?
Right.
So you can do a bachelor's degree with our university in 2 years and 8 months. That's the minimum length to graduate. And I'll show you how you're able to do all business management and entrepreneurship. So you see that this program is going to help you get you to where you need to be professionally?
Well, yeah, but this whole time I really just wanted to know what the tuition would be, how much I'm looking at here.
Okay, let me go over that with you. And you know, that's important, right? Because that's you know, a big deciding factor. But don't let that be your only deciding factor, John, because one, if you're only worried about tuition, a community college is super affordable. But on the flip side, they don't provide you with that flexibility. So how are you going to go to school online, right? So you're going to want, that's why I still wanted to cover to make sure that this program is beneficial. I wanted to go over the resources that are available to you, because if you're looking at costs, you don't know anything else, then yeah, nothing's going to make sense. So I wanted to give you some insight on the program and what you're looking into, okay? But yeah, I'll cover costs with you right now. So what do you know about our university?
I've just heard it been said it's a decent university. I don't know much.
Okay. Well, I mean, to give you some background, I mean, it's not like we're here today and gone tomorrow, right? We've been around the end of the loan. Okay, so that would be unsubsidized. But what the student finance will do is they will develop a personalized financial plan to show you how it's affordable. What I'll go over, this is just a tuition estimator. Okay, this is going to help you understand what the potential costs and savings would be. Okay? Okay, so taking a look at this program, it's a total of 122 credit hours, right? If you do the 2 courses every 8 weeks, the estimated time for you to graduate attending year-round would be 2 years and 8 months, okay? Now, the estimated tuition was $64,250, but you're going to get a savings of, let me see, to the calculator real quick. You're going to get a savings of $1,542 because of the Jumpstart complimentary course. But notice on here, I'm not putting in any tuition assistance. I'm not going to put in any grants or any scholarships. I'm just basing this off of the facts. You being an employee, okay, with the McDonald's at the Golden Franchise Group.
It's all online.
So, I'm sorry?
If it's all online, why is it so expensive?
Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't it be? It's the same quality education online as it would be on site.
Same quality online.
It's not like you're getting a book and you teach yourself. No, these are still instructor-led courses. You still have lectures, you still have labs, but when it's online, it's at your convenience. So let's say you can't attend a live lecture. It's typically recorded for you. So that's why I didn't want to just jump straight into the cost with you, John. That's why I wanted to show you what it looks like as a DeVry student, even if you are taking classes online. Because let's face it, you really don't know what our program looks like. So
are you
program,
getting snippy with me?
No, I'm not getting snippy with you, John. I'm letting you know I didn't want to jump around, because that's the problem. If we look at just a general cost of something without knowing anything, I'm going to agree with you. I'll say, yeah, that is expensive. If I don't know anything about it, right? Would you agree?
Yeah.
So that's why I really wanted to share this information with you.
It sounds kind of scammy.
What sounds schemy to you, John?
The whole industry.
What do you mean by that? Help me understand what you're trying to say.
Like, it's a little overpriced. For something.
Okay, when was the last time that you looked at the cost of, like, do you know what their tuition is right now, like in 2000? Because you went there back in 2008?
Well, sure. I guess it's not just that, but all of college is kind of scammy.
You know what? I graduated with my degree back in 2003, and back then my school was $31,000 a year. Okay, so you could only imagine how much it would be now, right? This is 16 years later, and I'll tell you this: our cost per credit hour used to be $609 per credit hour. we actually dropped it down to $514 per credit hour. That's what you're looking at, is the $514 per credit hour. But
have you seen?
I mean, like I said, I mean, if you're only worried about cost, then I would say community college. But I guess what I'm worried about, John, is that one, they don't offer a bachelor's degree. Two,
yes, they do.
Flexibility in the community college.
Yes.
Like a junior college?
No, most community colleges do offer bachelor degrees. Yeah.
Are you talking about a state college or a community college? Because when I say community college, that's like a junior college where it's like levels 100, 200, where you go for your associates.
Like a public school, UCLA.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, that's not a community college. That's a state university, right? Okay, so that's the difference. Like, their tuition is going to be even more. But what I'm saying is, if you're only worried about cost, then you might want to look at a local community college. But, you know, on the flip side, I don't know if you're going to be able to do this online, number one. Number two, they don't offer bachelor's degrees. It's levels 100, 200. So the highest you can get is a associates. That's what I did. I started off with associates and then went from there.
What's your commission?
Commission? I wish. If I had commission, John, I would be a rich man. We don't get paid off of enrolling students, if that's what you're implying. What I get paid off of is you can start school or not start school. I get paid the same no matter what.
I highly doubt that.
Well, if you'd like, I could transfer you to a supervisor and you can confirm that.
Sure.
Okay. Give me 1 second.